Beautiful. Let's go ahead and add that to cargo. That to cargo. Ooh. Whenever the wearer deals damage to an enemy, the wearer has a 25% chance to gain 2 movement points. Oh, dude. We can just click this to cargo. That's really useful. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect for our big guy there. He's not wearing boots yet, is he? Bada boom. Love it. Great. So every time he hits an enemy, he can then move a little closer if he needs to. Large med kit. Cool. I really need like a good med bro. I don't really have.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
The whispers told me a secret.
Duty prevails.
Minutemen Rebel. I don't think
See? Right there.
they made it.
Pay attention. I better myself through my service. The Emperor favors me today.
This turret was placed in a great hurry, but the Technomat never had the chance to activate it. Can we activate it?
Keep your wits about you.
I want to make sure we physically take our team to every corner of every map. For that exact reason right there. Thank you for illustrating my point, game. Thank you so much. Okay, great. That timing could not have been better. There you go.
I always have a backup plan.
Awesome. Ooh, look at all that stuff. Fantastic. You recover all HP after a fight. You do. You recover all HP after a fight. However, there's a system called injuries.
Is there money to be made?
And then there's traumas that come from injuries, and those are even more persistent. The insurgents walked in a crowd right across the mine barriers, seemingly oblivious to the fear of death. So we can go in here. This goes to... Oh. Loot shows up on the map? What? I didn't realize that. That's awesome. Hell yeah, dude. Give me all that.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
All right, so this goes to, does it say where? Let's do a quick save and see what's in here real fast. This is... Oh, just a building. Interesting. Glad we didn't leave this behind. Judging by the caustic smell and oily stains, promethium was previously stored here. It must have fallen into the hands of the heretics.
The whispers told me how.
Death World Origin Light Flak Armor. 10% parry chance against melee attacks and +5 agility. I don't really have any agi characters right now, do I? 40 on her. Oh, I have 55 on her. But she has some decent armor already, doesn't she? She has World offering fencing. Yeah. So we could give her 5 agility. But it would reduce her armor. I would give her an extra modifier, though. My dodge chance with this is 85. With this, it's going to be 80? 90 because of the agility bonus. Oh. Okay. Does that factor in the armor? Oh, yeah, because the dodge chance. Yeah, we'll take that for the extra dodge chance. Okay. Cool. Let's do it. Do you need to match the world origin? Well, what is her origin? I don't think so, but maybe? She's from an Imperial world. So no, you don't have to, because she's definitely getting the effect of agility, and she's from Imperial, not Death. There you go. All right. Wasn't there another loot at the very top of the map where you started? Let me take a look. Yes. Okay, we'll clear all this out before we go, so let's go take a look right now. It's right here, apparently. Oh, wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong side. Back here. That little backpack. Easy to miss this stuff, man. Let's go back down to here. I love how fast the characters are. 10 of 10 would speed around again. Dana Castro says, "Good day, Mr. Cohh. How is it possible that you still have not played Yakuza Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name? I've been waiting for you for almost 4 weeks. Please, if you see this message, let me know when you're going to start the last Yakuza. Thank you, and I miss you." The good news is, Danny, you can go watch my full playthrough of that, which I already did right now on my YouTube, including the whole thing. So I played that game beginning to end when it came out, and I loved it. So you can go watch it uninterrupted from beginning to end on my YouTube right now. Yeah. Enjoy. Hope you like it.
Is there money to be made?
Oh.
Change is coming. The edge is nigh.
The blinded ones are harmless. No sense in shooting them and drawing attention.
Is he about to explode on him?
Fire on the nearest target!
Oh!
Don't kill the tech priest! We need to take him alive!
Those who seek knowledge find it, and let their enemies weep not.
What's he doing? Fall back!
So much just happened.
May knowledge be thy fate. Let the cycle be discontinued.
Hi. The man dressed in crimson should not have survived an explosion like that. However, he is alive. You hear the wheezing of the respirator that covers half his face.
Not another step.
A trill comes from the folds of the partially smoldering crimson raiment. It is by an Binheric speech, the sacred language of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Biherikim transforms into a vox-synthesized voice that sounds like thunder rolling over a vast plain.
Flee, for I am death.
His gaunt hand rises to stop you, and immediately your vox howls in pain and your machine equipment starts crackling. The tech priest's blazing power axe disgorges a cloud of righteous sparks, and his visor glows menacingly in blue and green.
By the throne! What is that servant of the Omnissiah made of? Adamantine? Ugh, blast it!
Abelard clutches his head as his ocular implant is racked with a wave of interference. I am Rogue Trader Cohh Van Valancius. I mean you no ill.
I identify you as a member of a high stratum belonging to Rogue Trader House von Valancius. I am detecting no need for confrontation. The convoy received an order to meet you. It is no longer functional. Therefore, I propose that we continue to advance to the rendezvous point with the governor's soldiers.
The tech priest stares resolutely forward, his mechanodendrite tentacles rising gracefully around his hunched figure, which is illuminated by the flames of the smoldering remains of the machine. Who are you?
I identify as Magus Pascal Hanema of the priesthood of Mars. By the grace of the Omnissiah, I am currently assigned to the maintenance personnel of the station Altar Templum Calixis X-17.
Altar Templum Calixis. I have heard the name before. The station appears on House Orselio's star charts in the Furibunda system, not far from the void colony of Footfall. You have traveled a long way to come here, esteemed Magos.
How did you manage to kill off a slew of people and blow up a sacred machine without even laying a finger on it?
This was my doing.
Nani?
The voices are being weird about him. They're saying garbled, conflicting things. Like they're talking about completely different people. But he's not a threat to you. Even if that's a bit hard to believe after all their fireworks.
Oh, that's interesting. I just thought he would have been like, yeah, I have power of machines. It's what I do. But he doesn't remember doing it? You don't even know how you caused such an explosion?
The Omnissiah granted me a revelation. The spirit of this machine was dying, but it wished to perform a service, for such was its design. I sensed this and appealed to it. I do not know how I did it. I merely followed my intuition. The understanding granted by the Omnissiah was not permanent. It has left me.
How strange. He had like a call from on high to perform something, and he doesn't even remember what it was. Why do you wish to see the governor?
I came here to carry out a sacred mission. My mentor, Archmagus Amonat, summoned me, and I hastened to answer his call. But the rabble's unrest prevented our meeting, and I was on my way to Governor Medina to determine my mentor's current location. My escort was ordered by their commander to discontinue their movement and await to be merged with your group. Then, due to their incompetence, they let themselves be killed. It was an unacceptable complication to my task.
You must be quite devoted to your mentor to be willing to wade into this mess for him.
Cessation of vital functions is an unavoidable phenomenon, and therefore an insignificant one. The doctrine of worship repudiates the fear of death. With my mentor's words, the Omnissiah gives me the algorithm for redemption and triumphant service. I will be redeemed, and I will triumph.
I invite you to join my retinue.
Acknowledged. Predicting successful and mutually beneficial cooperation.
Oh, hell yes. What are you? Okay, you're an operative. You are dogmatic. You already have dismantling attack and passive learning. You are a melee character. Oh, I'd forgotten he's melee. He's got melt-a-weapon, plasma weapon, and bolter proficiency. Heart machine. He's from a forge world, which makes sense. He's a tech priest, which makes sense. Machine spirit banishment. Reduces the damage dealt from the target attacks by minus 26% for a round. Targets with the reject the flesh feature suffer 20 shock damage. If the target is a mechanism or machine, it suffers 20 shock damage instead, and all characteristics reduced by 20 until the end of combat? Damn. That's kind of serious. Okay. It's only level 4 too, so we got some stuff to do here. Okay, let's take a look at Pascal. We're going to be getting up his perception and intelligence, according to this. Why perception? Oh, yeah, it affects awareness, which is good, and also dodge. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I thought we'd want to power up his weapon skill, but no, that actually makes a lot of sense. Power weapon expert or plasma weapon expert for our first common talent. Power weapons are... You want power or plasma? Plasma weapon attacks gain +2 maximum damage. What is he using currently? Omniscient Axe. It's a power weapon. Okay, so we don't really have a plasma weapon for him right now. Wait, his offhand is a 2... Oh, he holds the 2-hand weapon in his freaking... Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. Using medium armor. I wonder if we should give him light armor. It's only 20%. Armor's 34%. That gives us more armor, and our dodge chance is at 55%. Yeah, we're definitely replacing that. Okay, we're definitely replacing that. Oh, we can give him this. The helmet grants its wearers immunity to critical hits for a while. Cool, that's good. Okay, back to what we were doing. So this guy's gonna be weird because he's kind of melee oriented, but all right, let's give him power weapon expert for now. I do like armor pen. For 5, we're looking at more perception. Oh, excuse me, this is 6. Joint defense and intelligence. His int is 45. Okay, so that makes sense. Joint offense is the operative's allies gain the operative's int bonus divided by 2% hit chance and critical hit chance while attacking targets affected by exploits. Oh, that's good. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. Okay. And then more perception. Okay. Oh, it says intelligence now. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. Get all this stuff up anyway. Oh, his tech use is crazy good. Excellent. So we are now on 7. Joint analysis. Until the operative's next turn, their allies' attacks also remove exploits and deal int bonus more damage. Damn. So now this is starting to make a lot more sense, getting this up. And then here we'll probably do 1 hit of Medicae for medkits, which is great. Now, and his Medicae is also like, what? Yeah, it's pretty high. It's 45. We now got a healer. Awesome. And then here we're looking at, this is level 8. Looking at combat insights. While the operative's perception bonus is 10 or higher, they gain +1 AP and ignore enemy deflection. My perception bonus currently is 3. Madrika, are you here? What's the thinking there? If we were like full perception, maybe. I mean, we might be able to buff him with some of the officer skills. But that seems a little off. He does not perceive, no. Pascal will be super squishy until we get him to heavy armor much later, because he's bad with dodge. You don't want him in melee. We will get him ballistics whenever possible. He will be the main debuffer. So wait, we're not going to use him as melee, even though we're dumping him with power weapon. I mean, he does seem squishy. There's no question there. I agree. But why are we, if we're going to be powering up ballistics and stuff, why are we giving him power weapon expert abilities and everything? Why we do this? Is that to get him ready for when he will eventually be melee? He'll end up melee and we'll have the proficiency. Okay. So we're kind of building him for a future thing here. All right. So you're saying that eventually he will have the perception to use combat insight? Because this means that theoretically he's going to need 100 perception. Is that accurate? Just making sure I'm clear here. I want to make sure I understand it, most importantly. He will use both melee and range, preferably melee. Okay. Okay. So never spread the share the spreadsheet. Not yet. Not yet. No. We need to actually I need to talk to Magica about sharing this, yeah. All right. Am I following a guide? Sort of. So what I'm doing is we're learning the system and kind of going through everything, but some people that have played more of the beta, particularly Madrika and Pouty, who have played through this and have a better grasp of the learning system, they're kind of giving me, what I basically say is, I want my characters to be able to do this, my main character in particular, and then they kind of help me with companion builds and like a skeletal main build. There's lots of decision making though that goes on, and there's lots of like there's many parts in the guide where it's like, if you want to do this, do this. If you want to do this, do this. So they're loose guides. They're very loose. Yep. Where do you see your perception stat? Your perception stat is here, and the modifier is the stat divided by 10. So yeah. What? So Madrika, I'm waiting for your answer here before I take this. So the plan, how are we going to get his perception to 10 to be able to do anything with combat insight? What's the thinking behind that? Cohh uses loose guides because he is loose. I am very, very loose. Yes. 100%. How about you play the game and figure it out while playing, like having fun? Because this is how I have fun, Kels. If that's how you have fun, that's great. I appreciate you. But this is how I have fun. Yeah, so. Yeah. In the beta, it worked with 40 perception when plus 10 appeared next to perception. Wait, what? Oh. Oh. So there's a difference between the little plus next to the number and the bonus derived from the number divided by 10. I didn't realize those were two different things. I always thought it was odd. Like, I wasn't really sure what this bonus was next to some of these. I just thought that was some kind of visual representation of where the skill was deriving from. But interesting. Okay. So this is the skill bonus. But then what, I guess, what is it called when you, I guess the modifier is when you take the skill and divide it by 10. Okay, interesting. That's super interesting. I didn't realize that's how it worked. Awesome. Okay. Great. And then we'll get Power Weapon Expert. Apparently we're leaning into the... Oh, wait, what? Oh, so you're saying I should get Power Weapon Expert and Plasma Weapon Expert. Okay, and that way we can kind of open those up. All right, cool. Cool. All right. Cool. Great. But see, now the bonus is gone. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. I'm not sure what it means when it has a little number next to the stat. Because the reason it showed 5 a second ago was because I was adding 5 via the skill thing and it was showing the change, but now it's gone. So it's like... I don't know, dude. I still think that this is... I thought, okay, perception bonus. A positive modifier applied to a skill or characteristic score, damage, armor, and other characteristic parameters. A bonus can be provided by different abilities, items, or actions such as use of cover. Oh, wait a second. So maybe... So I just need the bonus on top of whatever the base stat is. So for instance, if I had Cohh cast Voice of Command, which raises characteristics by 17, then the bonus there would be 17. And that would trigger that ability? Okay. Interesting. So that's what that means. Okay. We can test it. We'll test it next round. We'll test it. All right. We'll figure it out. What is this ability? All weapons in a huge area gain additional effects. Recoil is reduced by half. And enemies suffer a penalty to dodge. And enemy weapons' recoil is increased. Okay, cool. There's Machine Spirit Banishment. And then Joint Analysis. Okay. This is a very interesting character.
I always keep my options open.
Let's see what we're doing here. All right, thanks for putting up with all my random stuff we had to deal with there.
Over there.
In violation of the right of operation, the shuttle's Promethean tanks have been abandoned and left open. Someone interrupted the fueling sacrament. Hey, friend. Darkness is coming, and in it there will be a shine, a spark of dawn, the final dawn. A bolter. That's just what you have, right?
I'm at your service.
Do you have like a special bolter, or do you just have a bolter? Unfading Valor. This Godwin pattern bolter was given to Sister Argenta on the day she took her vows to join the Order of the Martyred Lady. Unfortunately, despite its illustrious name, the gleam of its metal is dulled after years of travel and encounters with horrors untold, and the sacred prayers engraved on the barrel have worn smooth. With every shot it fires, another spark goes out in the halo of sanctity that surrounds this noble weapon. Oh, that sounds like it kind of sucks. Oh, interesting. So the regular bolter has less rate of fire, but does like significantly more damage. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think we're gonna use the new one. Because I use single shot a lot. That's really gonna affect that. Okay. Have I encountered any serious bugs? Not yet. I have not encountered any serious bugs yet. A few random little ones, but nothing major.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Every one of the dead have had their eyes ruthlessly burned. Ugh. How do we get up there?
Keep your wits about you.
Oh, over here. Cool. Okay. Also, I mistyped. Range is where you want to keep him. Debuffing and shooting is when he has
I must
the
thank
AP.
you, esteemed
Melee
Magos.
is a last resort.
After your intervention, I feel 50
Later,
years younger.
he will have some
Both my knee implants are as good as
ready
new.
for heavy armor. Also,
I
our
agreed to help out of respect for the priceless array of augmentations placed in your body. Such sacred creations deserve the best maintenance available.
What did I just hear? Oh, nice. The dude improved his knees.
Let us not dawdle.
So cool. Okay, but once he gets heavy armor, he's going to go mostly melee, I'm guessing. Sin Skin. Okay. Just kind of generic light armor. 5% extra dodge if the wearer's agility is more than 40. Interesting. Okay.
Is there money to be made?
Barry, should we do another one or hold?